love you underage. You gon' be a superstar, my auntie's last words. She said to me. When you're at the bottom, there's only one way up. Gotta do it for yourself and not give a fuck. Remember when they all doubted they can't fuck with us? Put the city on my back, did it cause I could. I can't be worried about these bitches now. You my mans, but we caught his ass slipping up. We gon' leave him face down like 7 up. I just been stacking my pape like a double cup. Fuck about my way now. Rockin' with my chain out. Run up on me if you try and take it, I'm to blame now. Bruce, baby, always been the kid like I'm Jason. I've been chasing money, got me standing tall like my name out. Always better ballin' under pressure, it's the last round. I ain't talking London when I say I'm trying to hold a pound. Smoking weed the only time I thought I'd be rolling loud. Soon to be the greatest at these shows, rockin' with the crowd. Top, well, it's lonely now. You only gon' care if I'm on top, if I make it out. How you say you wish I had success, but you ain't helping out your man. You wasn't there returning bottles, getting every penny we can just to hit the stew and shoot them videos. Man, I hope I'm gon' blow. Never acting out of character, cause I've been in my role. Crossing me, doing me dirty, gon' switch up the script for show. Been real my whole life, so I can say it's finally paying off. Got nothing to lose, everything to prove. Yours, baby, cautious, gotta watch for how they move. I'm going for the win, can't focus on no bitch. He can't play like Dwayne, ain't fucking with a 10. They was really hard, then they would've slid, but they didn't. I was talking shit and they ain't give the consequence. They ain't clap back because them boys know who they father is. I ain't cocky, bitch, you mistaken it for my confidence. I've been on my shit just like a father's at a dog park. Baby, I ain't buying you shit, that's what your man for. I know that they mad cause they say I got more green than a golf course. I know that they mad, her rich baby up on the top charts. I do this for my people, you do this to get some chrome hearts. Kicking ass and taking names, I ain't feeling no remorse. They treated me like shit, the GPS say that it's my turn. You ain't never gonna make it out, you don't never learn. Study my L's, you gotta do it before you start to rapping hard for 2 years. It's like the president's do another term. You a bitch and you losing, looking stupid, you Amber Heard. We in this bitch and I ain't talking about the womb. Yeah, they talking, man, I'm dead, but I ain't talking about no tune. When my people died, I feel like a part of me. When will you won't get it, the messiest thing you went through was your room. Got no time to waste, you gon' be a superstar, my auntie's last words, she said to my face. I've been thinking about them same words ever since that day. Went to the grave, believing nephew was gonna do something great. Can't wait till I make it on that stage. Walking up to heaven, see the look up on her face. Thank her for the motivation and the beats that she done made. Was never in this for myself, just wanna make sure when I die that all my people straight.
Yo, welcome to the 1804 show, chapter 2. I'm your host, Dollar Will, and this is episode 557. Yeah, what's up, everyone? So tonight, we got a special guest coming to the show today. He from Flint, very talented artist, my new brother, by the name of Rich, Hood Rich, baby, you know what I'm saying? I can never say bro name. I don't want bro to take it as disrespect, but yeah, I can never say his name like that. It's like a tongue twister. But we got him coming to the show tonight, and we finna have a good time. Finna be epic. So let me bring bro up in here real quick.
Shout out to all the viewers. Make sure to subscribe to the channel.
Yo,
what up?
What's up?
Man, nothing, bro, man. Just over here chilling.
Sure, man.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the show, man. It's been a long time coming.
Man, we've been trying to schedule this for a minute, but I'm a busy dude, man. I can't lie to you. So trying to find time in my schedule be hard sometimes, but you're a very stand-up dude, so I couldn't just not get on here for you, bro. Plus, I respect you a lot, so definitely had to do this.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it, man. The feeling is mutual, man. And just been waiting for this for a minute. Like, it's just nice to, finally get, people to, listen to your music and stuff. Because I was begging it at work all day yesterday.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
Yeah. And it was crazy because like one of my homegirls was like, "Hey, who is this? Like he different."
Yeah, that's usually what I get. They just be like, you're a lot more versatile than I expect, because one song I'll hear, you're just more rapping, and then another song you're kind of storytelling, and another song you're just, talking your issue. So it's just good to stay versatile with the music, just to be able to be open to all people and all genres and all that. So yeah, I appreciate the love and support.
Yeah, no problem, man. And just what I noticed on this album that you have put out, it was more like I got something to prove, but I really
Yeah,
don't. But I have to let you know that I'm here and
yeah,
stuff.
for sure.
Yes. So what was like the drive behind it? Like when you was recording it, like what was going through your head and what was going through like around you?
So pretty much, the album he's talking about is the Unsigned and Unbothered.
Hmm.
I dropped that. I think it was like a month ago. I I be losing track, bro. But a lot of the songs on here were a lot of the songs of me just trying to find my sound, um, and I really believe you can hear that in the album. Um, but these were all songs I recorded at the beginning of the year. Like these are like the first 9 songs that I recorded, bro. And ever since these songs, I just kept on getting better. But I was like, I don't want to drop the better songs yet. Like I just want to drop something to get my foot in the door, just to make sure they know that I'm here
Hmm.
first. So a lot of those songs were just me trying to find myself as an artist in general, bro. So a lot of the new stuff I have coming out is like gonna completely wipe everything that I just dropped. Like it's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, that's what I love to hear, man. Because like I said, like I told you, course rock out. That's my song. Hopeless. I really could relate to that track so much because I have been the underdog. I feel like I still am because I still don't feel like I have accomplished what I wanted to accomplish
Mm.
because I'm going to that #1 spot as far as national. I want to really get with the big leagues and stuff like that. It's cool to have your hometown loving you, man, but I think big
Hell yeah,
as always
bro.
and
To be
encourage
global is
everybody to
the
do it.
goal.
Yeah, yeah, and I encourage everybody to think that way because we have been so programmed to think small because they started that out when we was kids to,
Mm.
because when you a kid or whatever, like you are supposed to think big, and then when you get older, it's like they minimize your
Oh
dreams,
yeah.
and then
Oh yeah.
then you settle. And I ain't settling, bro,
Nah, never
whatsoever.
settle, bro. You can always do better. You can always improve yourself. I don't care what situation you're in. I don't care if I have $1 billion. I'm gonna find out how to get $1 billion the next day, and the next day, or the next year, or the next year, or whatever it may be, bro. So you always just gotta keep your foot on the pedal. You can't ever let up. And I think that was a big mistake I had made because there were points of me making music where I stopped for just random periods of time, and I wish I never did that because I lost momentum doing that. And when you don't drop and stay consistent, people tend to just wander off. And even when you drop, it sends it through like an algorithm. It's not gonna hit everybody if you don't drop consistently. You feel me? So you
Mhm.
just always got to keep grinding, always want more and more, and just never settle for something knowing you could do better. Like yeah.
Oh, no doubt, man. And also I wanted to ask you, so how long you been rapping?
Man, I've been rapping for a minute, bro. So I'm 18 years old. I just graduated earlier this year. I've been making music since I was in 6th grade of middle school, and I really only been taking it serious for about 2.5 years now. And in those 2.5 years, I've really seen a lot of improvements and a lot of, just elevation in general of connection, networking, performing, all that stuff, bro. So it really has been a really blessed journey, and they say overnight success is 10 years in the making. So, we just keep grinding and grinding until that moment comes, bro.
Man, for sure, man. And you are old soul, I could tell.
100%, bro. I'm the youngest in my family, grew up with all older people. So that makes sense.
Yeah, I could just tell, bro, just how you carry yourself, because you carry yourself as a professional. And I love to be around people who carry themselves well. You were like a walking brand. Even when I first have saw you or whatever, I was like, man, who is this guy? And then when you have performed at the Critters Lounge, it was just like your energy, man. It was just
Yeah,
you had so much magnetism to you, and I just was like, man, I gotta get this dude on the show. I gotta link with
yeah,
him. I gotta do something with him and whatever like
yeah,
that. So,
bro. Much love for reaching out as well. And obviously, my biggest thing when I perform is just to bring a lot of energy and be different. I've performed twice, and the first time I performed was at the Hamilton Street Pub in Saginaw,
hmm
and nobody before me really brought energy. And then I got on stage. First thing I said was, "Damn, I know y'all like, damn, what this white boy about to do? All this, that." And then I got in there, brought the energy to the point where I was running out of breath, forgetting lyrics, all that. But it don't matter because the energy was so good. Everyone was like messing with me, bro. And then the second time I performed at the Creators Lounge, um, that that was a really dope experience as well. Hella good people there, hella good connects. And, it was just a really good community. Saginaw on the whole is really just a good community when it comes down to it.
hmm
But, obviously there's a lot of stuff that goes on in that city that makes it seem otherwise.
yeah, I mean, I feel like Saginaw. I mean, we have our toxicness, you know what I'm saying, but what city doesn't? So,
That is very true. That is very true, bro.
and I was fortunate to move around a lot. And Saginaw to me is just one big side of town to a large city. So it's not really that bad here. It's just I feel like if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And it's
Facts. I feel you, bro.
and it's really humbling because I lived in New York, I lived in St. Louis, and I lived in Detroit. So I was able to meet a lot of people and just really see a different perspective on just like, dang, like my hometown ain't so bad after all. Like it's really easy to deal with compared to
Mhm.
the living in those other places, man. And I'm just grateful for just being born here, because nothing's by accident, and I feel like God sent us to mold us to who He want us to be.
100%.
So, but yeah, um, so I want you to just go back to like the beginning, like, so what was Christian like as a kid and adolescent and stuff like that? What was you like?
Man, I was a little sweetheart, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I was a mama's boy, all that. I was just a kid that was just happy. I come from very humble beginnings, bro. I didn't grow up dirt poor like a lot of these other rappers in the game. I came up good family, great support system around me growing up. And don't get me wrong, I still had points in my life where I made terrible decisions that put me in bad situations. But, I bounced back from that. And a lot of my character comes from a lot of people in my family that have problems. So, that's a good thing that really built me as a person. But, just as a kid growing up, it was always all love around me, and I always grew from everything that went wrong in my life, and I was always able to bounce back. And yeah, bro, just
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, because it's nothing like remembering your upbringing, man. Because my upbringing, like I hate to make it seem like it was so bad, but it was more like I didn't really had the support system. I didn't have like a good leadership. My mom did the best she could, but she was never home. She was always at work or going to school. But I was mainly with my sister a lot, and my brother was already out the house. So I was fortunate to have a lot of male cousins around me to teach me things and spend quality time with and just really vent to, man. But now just, we are adults, all of us like in our 30s and 40s. So it's like I'm like teaching them things now. It's
right.
just
Yeah, yeah, right.
so it's really crazy because I tell everyone age don't mean anything because when God calls you to do something, you do it.
Yes, 100%, bro. I agree with you.
and
100%.
and I know like just with like the newfound success, like I know you kind of feel like it's a dream sometimes, huh?
Oh yeah, bro. Life is crazy, and the way God works is crazy, dog. I'll be the first one to admit that, bro. There's a lot of stuff that's happened in my life that has, just led me to believe that, God's always working up there. You know what I mean? And He's got a plan for us. And, when something goes wrong and you question Him, you're not going to know the answer. But down the road, you're going to eventually learn why that happened.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if I told you my origin story or whatever, but like what made me want to do this show, bro, was I lost a lot of people in my family, man, and I was just going through just back to back deaths, and I was so out of it, on the verge of giving up, and once I had like snapped out of it, I was like, I gotta do something, I gotta create something, so we can have somewhere to go to talk, to heal, to counsel each other. Because we really didn't have that. Because I feel like when I started my show, it was like a hiatus of platforms. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all. So like when I came out, it was not taken seriously at first, but I had to earn my stripes. I had to
Mm-hmm.
really move up the ladder. But I knew that it wasn't gonna be easy. But I love a challenge, and it's just lovely now because I feel like I'm doing a good service to the community, even though like I'm not out here, for publicity or nothing like that. But it's just the right thing to do, and just be able to help people, be able to first, be sincere about it, because I don't do this for clout. I barely make any money off it, but I just enjoy the journey, because the journey is something that you go look back on and be like, dang, like look where I started and now I'm here,
Right.
type thing.
No, it's just good to, it's just nice doing something that you love, bro. And, I, I could do music the rest of my life, never get signed, never make a dollar, and I would still be satisfied with what I'm doing just because I like music for music and I like just recording in general, bro. Like, I don't do this for money. I don't do this for clout. I do this because it's something that I genuinely like to do. And if my music can help others, inspire others, or uplift others, then that's, to me as an artist, that's the goal. My goal isn't to make the most money or to be the most famous, bro. It's just to inspire and uplift the most people as I can, man.
Oh, no doubt, man. And you on your way there, man. Man, you practically the youngest man I've ever been on the show, man. Youngest person ever been here.
Hell yeah.
But it's all good because like, you in the beginning stages, so you gon' just imagine you at 21, 25. It's over.
Man, it's scary to think about sometimes, and because it could go one of two ways. It could either go really good or really bad. So, as long as I just keep my foot down and just keep pushing, God's gonna recognize it, and nothing can really go wrong.
Oh yeah, man. Don't ever feel like it could go wrong, because evolution is a beautiful thing. Because if I was still that same person that I was at 30, man, I would have quit this shit a long time ago.
Type shit, man. Yeah, I'm knowing.
Yeah, because I'm just grateful because I was able to grow. I was able to mature and just really have something to live for, bro. Because I tell everyone, like, when you like in that dark place, man, you don't care about nothing. You don't care about your appearance. You don't care about your bills. You don't care about nothing.
The dangerous
And
state
that's,
of mind, man.
yeah. So you always have to have something to wake up to joyfully, not forcibly, but joyfully, and just be able to say, okay, it's bad now, but it's gonna get better. So I just always just try to remind people that you gotta be careful what you wish for And I learned that from Goosebumps. Careful what you wish for, because you keep on saying that, oh, my life sucks, or my life is terrible. It's going to stay terrible, and it's going to be suck.
Right.
Because you.
100%. It's all a mindset thing, man.
Mhm.
If you wake up and be like, man, today's going to be a terrible day, then today's going to be a terrible day. But if you wake up like, oh, today's going to be a good day, I'm going to try as best as I can at whatever I do, you're going to have a fantastic day. So at the end of the day, it's all a mindset thing, bro. That's all life is a mindset thing.
Yeah, for sure, man. And also, bro, I just wanted to ask you, like, who's your like music influences? Because I hear a little bit of everybody when you rap, but it's
Man,
you, of course.
that's a tricky one. Growing up, I listened to a lot of Wiz Khalifa and Chris Brown and Eminem. Like, those were the rappers that kind of introduced me to the scene. And then as I got into middle school, it was more the mainstream, you know, the Lil Yachty's, the Lil Babies, the Young Boys. And, you know, as I matured going into high school, it was more about J. Cole, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne. And then those are kind of the artists that just kind of kept me going as my, like, music kept growing and growing.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Good choices, man. Yeah, because how you feel about like rap now, like as far as mainstream rap, like because people saying that it sucks, it's terrible, but I don't think so because I feel like there's a whole lot of talented people, different tastes, different um genres of rap now, because
Yeah.
rap can't really go back to we are the breaks, you know, type shit. But me being like Eddie's baby, growing up in the '90s, bro, I would say that I was able to listen to some good songs that had good messages, uplifting music.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's just like a free for all, and most artists is. I feel like, you know, they just doing it because the label telling them to do it
Yep.
instead of making music from the heart. They gotta pay the bills, they gotta eat and stuff like that. So my question to you is, how do you feel about the state of rap right now?
Man, I think the industry, I don't really think it's about the music anymore, man. I truly believe, you know, the industry is like a popularity contest, especially when you come to people getting awards and these award shows. It's rigged, bro. Like let's just be honest, bro. It's just a popularity contest, dog. But as far as like, you know, meaningful music, like obviously there's not that much of that. I feel like a lot of people just do music now for the money, and I think blowing up in music now is easier than it's ever been, bro. Especially with all the new social medias, especially TikTok, bro. How many rappers have came from TikTok just in the last year? Too many, right? Like,
Yeah.
but I think the where rap at where rap is at right now, I don't think it's necessarily too bad, because again, like you said, it's a free for all. Whatever you want to listen to, you can go out and find, and there is going to be music for you. There's always going to be music for every type of audience. So I think it's just a lot of more people experimenting now, which I like to see, you know. Obviously it's a lot of different stuff, and I feel like that's why the Michigan rap scene is very, very popping right now, is because we're very different. We came in very unique, you know. Even back in the day when it was Doughboys and stuff, bro, like we were still coming in different. I like where it's at right now, and I think it's gonna get better as time goes on. But you know, hopefully some things can change as far as, you know, like the big names and labels and stuff, because all that stuff is whack when I hear stories about it.
Yeah. And it's just so many rappers now selling their catalogs, man. And me personally, I won't do it because I know how valuable your music catalog is, because that's royalties. That's
You can make money
generational.
off that forever.
Yeah.
So why people would sell their catalogs is crazy to me.
Oh, absolutely, because it just reminds me of all those artists like back in the 50s and 60s, you know, pour their blood, sweat, and tears into their music, and a lot of them sold their publishing, and the record companies was able
Mhm.
to, live and eat off that forever, while artists just die broke and stuff like that. So that's why I just make sure that like everything that I do, I get paid for it, and everything got to be good. You know what I'm saying? You can't
Yeah.
use no big words, no loopholes, no small print on me
Mm-mm.
because I'm smart. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the business. Because everybody always asks me every day, like, so what happened if Revolt or Complex want to pick up your show and this and that? And I said, yeah, like if it's good, like if the contract's good, then I would do it. But everything got to stay the same. I got to still be able to have the name, keep the content, keep whatever. But I'm not selling out. I'm not for sale. You can't buy
Yo.
me anything because I just always teach about being independent, man. Because independence is power, and a lot of people just want that deal because they do the work for you. You know what I'm saying? They
Mhm.
will make you a star without you having to pay your dues and stuff. And people ain't paying dues anymore. Getting everything handed to them, and certain artists is being shoved down our throats every day. And there's
Yo.
just no shade, but it's exactly what it is because you shouldn't be seeing the same person 1,000 times a month. Like,
Mhm.
damn.
I feel you, bro. I feel you, bro. It's a lot of that on TikTok, man.
hmm
Too much.
Yeah, and then it's funny because like I used to think that the rap game was crazy, but the podcast game is grimy as hell too, because
Mm.
everybody has one and everybody um, just really speaking on just horrible discussions and topics and stuff like that. It's not really about being intellectual. It's not really about speaking real
Mhm.
issues. It comes from like a hateful place. But I spread love, man. Even if it's the truth, it's still love. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
man.
Even if it hurts your feelings, it's not about hurting your feelings. It's about teaching the kids that it's okay to love each other. It's okay to be with more than one girl. That toxic shit is whack. You know what I'm saying? Get you some
Right.
therapy. Go to school. I teach all of that. And I tell
Right.
everybody, what I'm saying? Everybody ain't meant to be famous and stuff. And everybody want to be famous, man. And
Right.
I don't really want to be famous. If anything, I just want the money. And I can go into like hiding or something. As long as I got my check, as long as I got money, I'll
Hell
go in
yeah.
some secluded area. You will see me outside, but only time you see me is on a web, man. So, but my question to you is like, would you ever want to just be like an icon someday, or you just rather just stay a rapper, but an established rapper, of course, but like you would want to be like one of the greats. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, being one of the greats would obviously be amazing, but that's obviously not what I'm striving for. What I'm striving for, man, is you know just to be successful. Yeah, at the end of the day, that's all I want. Successful and to help people around me and to help people in my life is all I care about. If being an icon, being a legend comes with that in the end, great, perfect. That's blessed, right?
hmm
But as long as I can say that I took care of my parents, my sisters, my cousins, my uncles, my aunties, all that, I'll be proud of myself and I'll be happy in my casket.
Facts.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, man. You are, man. I could tell just from talking to you that you have your mind made up. You have a plan, and I wish you nothing but the best.
Man, I appreciate it, man. Every day, it's new challenges every day we overcome, and that's God testing us and see if we're really meant to be what we want to be in life. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna keep pushing. I'm just gonna keep grinding, and I'm gonna just, You definitely gonna see more of me, bro. Best believe that. You know, if you don't see me from my page, you're gonna see me on other people's pages. They're gonna be like, yeah, this white boy hot. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm say.
yeah, for sure, man. Like, and it's just like the thing about you, like what I like about you was like one of my homeboys. I don't know if you saw the comment, but Wavy Jones, the actor that played Biggie Smalls, he was digging you, man. He was digging your performance. I have put your performance on my page, and he was digging you,
Yeah,
man. Cause he was like,
yeah.
yo, who was that, bro? And I was like, oh, that's my dog, man. I just had met him up there and stuff. He was like, man, the confidence is crazy.
That's
Yeah.
what, hey, bro, that's why I always stress to myself, stage presence matters. You can't go on stage and rocking with my chain out. No, bro, jump around, get energetic, involve the crowd. You saw me, I was interacting with people. I was going up to people. I was looking people in the eyes. Like, it's the little things in this, like, industry, in this game that matter when you do stuff, bro. And it's the things that's going to grab people's attentions that you really have to just get down, bro. So yeah, the fact that I was able to get people's attentions with both my performances, I'm blessed, I'm happy, and I'm glad I was able to network just off of that.
Yeah, that you did, man, and just by your format or whatever like that. Because we know that it's not really that much artist development anymore in the industry or just period. So, like, what made you become a better performer? Like, anyone taught you how to be a better performer, or is it something that you learned hands on?
Going into my first performance, I was very nervous. I was like, I don't know what they're going to think of me. I walked in, damn, I'm the only white dude. It's going to be a long night. That's what was going through my head, man. But yeah, well, just when I was watching people, bro, like I didn't have any set plans going there doing like, okay, when I get on stage, first I'm gonna do this, then do
Hmm.
that. It was more of like let me see what other people are doing and let me see what I can do better than them, or if they're doing something I like, how can I do it better? You know, like not necessarily one up, but just to look good in general, bro. So I didn't really look up to anybody's performances and like try to strive to be anyone. I just went on stage and just was myself, bro. And that's all you have to do in this industry is just be yourself. And you know, if you're trying to be somewhat like someone you're not, people will find that out super quick, bro. And
Hmm.
then that's when you become a big phony in the business, and then that's when nobody wants to work with you, nobody wants to tune into you, and then that's when you just completely messed up every opportunity you ever had coming your way. So just being myself on stage is the only thing I strive for every time I perform.
Yeah, and you're right about that because I don't know, it's just a lot of people was just making me try to be something that I wasn't when I first started the
Mm-hmm.
show. And I said, like, look, if I don't be myself, this is not gonna work. This is gonna be a disaster. This is gonna be a fossil before ever. You know what I'm saying? So I had to make sure that I was genuine, make sure that I was picking like my talking points, and I just wanted people to know that yes, like I'm on camera, but I'm a real person, and
Right.
I ain't trying to be no goody two shoes. I ain't trying to make people think I'm righteous or anything, but I'm a real person because I had women on the show and stuff like that, and we've had talked about some things, you know what I'm saying? Talk about some freaky links and all that
Yeah.
shit before.
Yeah.
Shit was crazy, but I just want people to just relate, you know what I'm saying? Because we all can relate to certain things and to certain traumas that we experience, but
Yep.
that's what make the human experience lovely, man, because you just never know what a person had to endure or go through to get to who they are today. Like we all have a
Yep.
past, but everybody don't have a future.
100%, bro. I
Hmm.
couldn't have said any better. Like, man, you really be spitting facts on this show. I love it. Like every time you post a new show, like I'll watch like a little bit of it. I was like, okay, yeah, I can't wait to be on this. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just wanted this show to be for everybody, bro. That's why I didn't name it after myself. That's why I ain't put my face on the logo, because it's a movement, man.
Yep.
And I'm just creating such a buzz, bro. Like, I got so much in the works, and then I got so much that I want to do. And chapter 3 gonna be way explosive than it was before. Like, because I have so much I want to do and conduct and just really get everyone from all ages and stuff like that. Because again, I said that I was gonna start interviewing teenagers and
Mm.
stuff. It's gonna be 1804 teens, and then it's gonna be true crime. So I'm taking like all the mothers or fathers or couples
Mm.
who lost their kids to gang violence and give them a story, give them a platform to speak to the people, because I feel like they don't get any type of acknowledgement or any type of care, because they just expect you to move on after experience and stuff like that. Because people take death and use it as a playwright, man. And I want to be one of those people to just really let people know, like, that shit is nothing to play with, and I ain't trying to like rush that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So I want people to just really understand the nucleus of death and the after effects, because I experienced it and really know what it is, and I don't play about that. That's why I kind of stay um, sec- secluded into my bubble, because I just know that, you know what I'm saying, I just gotta prevent um, getting into some altercation and this and that, because I'm very quiet now. You know, so
Mm.
I used to have a bad temper, bro. I remember being a Job Corps, man. I fought 10 dudes at the same time, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, bro, they jumped me in the laundry room, man. And I
Man,
was like,
why they jump you?
okay, what happened was I had came back from Saginaw or whatever, because I was going there from to St. Louis. I was in St. Louis going there. So what happened was it was somebody new on the dorm, and he was big as hell. He was like 6'8", like 280,
Damn.
solid. So everybody was scared of this nigga, right? So they thought that he was gonna punk me or whatever. Everybody was like, "Oh, snap, Big Wheel back" and stuff like that. And he was like, "Big Wheel, who that? Big Wheel?" You know what I'm saying? So he was like, "Yeah, I don't know if anybody told you, but I run this around here." I'm like, "Oh, okay, you know, sounds nice, sounds good." And so he came and like pushed me. He pushed me in my chest, and I blacked out when his friends started coming in and stuff like that.
Damn,
And
so it was just on, man.
I just remember just blacking out, man, just throwing punches and grabbing people, kicking them in the head, stomping them and stuff like that, man. But I was standing. I ain't fall once. I just remember security came and stuff, and I was just the only one standing. I remember I broke somebody's leg, it broke somebody's nose and everything.
Hey,
It
man,
was
you gotta do what you
crazy.
gotta do to survive, man. You don't know what could have happened, bro. You got that big ass little old lineman coming at you. You know what I mean? You gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh yeah, because I have been in so many situations to the point that I fear no man, woman, or child. I've been through so much, bro. So I just know that, hey, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out swinging in
100%.
a blaze of glory and stuff. And that's how I look at everything. Like, I could pass on tonight, not wishing that on me, but I'm saying that I got the chance to do everything that I wanted to do. And everything is all about immortality. And everybody is not grateful to have footage of them or a recording or audio of them. And so many people have passed away, and their voice passed away too, or whatever they was doing passed away. But I would say you as an artist, me as a journalist, we will live forever because our voice and our face somewhere out there. And
Man,
that's the
and
greatest.
that's truly the goal, bro. And that's again, another reason why I love music. Music will be around forever.
Mm-hmm.
These podcasts, these little clips, that will be around forever,
Mm-hmm.
man. So to just have a platform to speak about this stuff for people to come back, listen to, relate to, and just build off of is truly just a beautiful thing, man. It's
Yeah.
just us helping out each other.
Oh, no doubt, man. Because we gotta help each other. Because who else going to?
Nobody, man.
Yeah.
Nobody.
So what's your like next project, man? I know that you can't reveal too much, but like I know you're probably working on a new single or something.
Man, I think as of right now, until I get some more traction, I'm going to just stick with dropping singles. I'm going to get some visuals, and we're just going to keep riding that wave because,
Mm-hmm.
nobody really knows me too much, so no one's going to sit through 10, 15 songs and just be like, oh, yeah, let's go listen to Hoover's Baby 30-minute album. Nah, it's going to want a little 2-3 minute track, and then, yeah, we're just going to keep doing off that. But I definitely got a lot of stuff in my vault, a lot of new stuff that I'm working on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on getting my own studio right now here in Flint, and we're gonna get that up and running. So I have my own personal place to record. So, yeah, man. As far as future drops, I don't know when I'm gonna drop next, but I'm gonna probably drop soon. So you gotta stay tuned for that for sure.
Oh man, you already know I'm tuning in. I'm always supporting you, man, because you hungry, bro. I
Yes,
respect
sir. I
people
appreciate it.
as hungry as me. Yeah, so just want to say, bro, like I just really thankful for you to bless my show, man, and we gonna have to get them up, man, and you know I know that you're gonna have something great next time, man, to really
Oh,
um
100%.
but it can be like let some months go by, what I'm saying, get you like a show, couple shows or whatever.
Yeah.
So we gonna so of course stay posted, you know what I'm saying? But I just really grateful that you came by, man, and was able to talk and let everybody know where you coming from and stuff like that, which I can't agree more. So
100%, bro. I appreciate you for having me on here, man. It's truly a good experience to be on here talking to another real one.
yeah.
So I appreciate you having me on here for sure.
Hey man, no problem, man. You take care, bro, and we will stay locked.
It's all up, man. I'm gonna see you later, my dog.
All right, bro. Peace.